Hey guys, it's me with another video. It's gonna be another react video. Ooh. And the video you'll be watching is Get This Skin Today by X Apple Plays. X Apple ZZ. If you hear background noise because I'm at my nan's house.
That has a bunch of free rewards you need to claim before the end of January, which is in 2 days' time, which we do have some limited time rewards that you guys do not want to miss out on, as well as brand new Steal the Brainrot codes you need to know about. So let's not waste any more time and get straight into it. A quick reminder though, if you guys are picking up anything from today's item shop, because we actually have quite a lot of cool new stuff, and we scroll down, you guys can see the Office collab and a load of other collabs, including the Ed bundle, but we also have the Naruto wrap that hasn't been seen in 3 years. If you guys are considering picking up anything from today's item shop, please consider popping in my support creator code Apple1, as it does have a channel an absolute ton, and it literally takes 1 second to put in. But starting off with the brand new game mode Crown Jam. This is a brand new Fall Guys basketball collab,
this is really
and
good.
actually super amazing.
If you haven't played
this,
you need to play it.
Free rewards. Starting off our very first reward being the blue plushie bean backbling. All you guys need to do to get this reward is literally play 5 games. That's it. We originally thought you needed to win 5 games, but no, you just need to play them, and it is super easy to get. Alongside the rank rewards, which the rank rewards are actually just as easy, but people think rank is a little bit too hard, but honestly it's super easy. All you guys need to do is just complete these quests. Win a ranked Crown Jam game and score in the ranked Crown Jam, and then win a gold ranked Crown Jam. You literally just need to get wins, and that is as simple as it is. You guys can get the Crown Jam spray, you then get the Crown Jam loading screen, which is pretty cool, the Yeeters Pass spray, we then get the Crown Jam Less Falling More Balling Jam track, then we have the Bean Crown spray, and then finally the Crown Ball backbling, which is actually a really cool thing to flex on your friends, because currently not a lot of people actually do have this backbling, but this ends in 1 week and 4 days time, so you really don't have much time, so I'd start to get grinding, because the game mode is a ton of fun. But there is currently a secret bundle you'll be able to unlock very soon that's related to PvP. In November, Fortnite added this Plantina bundle into the files with 4 free rewards that all have a no item shop tag. But obviously with the Office bundle, emote is now inside the item shop. So we currently only have these 3 rewards. All of these items actually have a no item shop tag, like I just said, which means it is actually going to be a free reward. It just isn't out yet. So to unlock this, we'll most likely have to go through some quests that they're going to be adding in next update. Which I can't lie, these rewards look really cool. The skin is really simple, and I just love simple skins. How do you get it? We then have the brand new free of Remus Psychic is now available to all the players who previously owned the Remus pet backbling all the way back from chapter 1. If you guys did originally own this backbling, you would have been given the Psychic for completely free, and all you guys need to do to redeem him is literally just logging.
So now we're gonna watch the try not to laugh. Shout out to Kelsey's way. What's the last person watched?
Hello? What? What is it? A girl can't enjoy her iPad or something? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, apologize, as you should.
It's dinner for the doctors, but I'm a dinner for myself, so I didn't tell you.
Then don't do that.
I would say something. I think I'm out of it.
No,
The hospital bills these days.
Oh my. What's wrong? Your hand low-key just fell off.
Skibbity dot dot.
Stop screaming. You're the doctor, so act like it. Where did my hand go? Okay, your hand is over there. Oh my gosh, why is your hand black? Oh, well that was rude. No, just look.
Wow.
What are you doing?
Oh yeah. What do? What do?
Stop dancing and tell me the cure.
Hands. Where's my hands? Dancing in her hands.
You're cooked. What? There's gotta be something you can do. Oh yeah, you're right. check my database. I'll be back.
Burrito?
Hey, ChatGPT. So my patient's arm just fell off. What do I do? Oh, okay. Hi, I'm back. So I just did some extensive
Hold on,
medical
it's dinner
research,
time. I'll
and
be back.
ChatGPT,
I'm back. That dinner was good.
I mean my database said that you're going to need surgery.
Okay, salad.
So what are you waiting for? Oh yeah, right. Follow me. Okay, so you're gonna lay right there. Wait, are you even qualified to do this? Of course I am. I got my degree from Roblox. Oh no, get back.
I guess someone really paid McCaven or something.
Relax.
Someone paid
You
McCaven.
have nothing to worry about. What's good, YouTube? If I get 1 million subscribers, I'll perform surgery on this girl. What? What happens if you don't get 1 million subscribers? Well then, you won't make it, twin? Oh, well, how many subscribers do you have now? 4. What? No, you're not leaving. Come back. Please. I need the surgery.
Mega floor is cut.
What's up, YouTube? It's Kelsey's Way back at it again with another banger. Oh my gosh, there's some crazy lady here. I need to leave. For today's video, I'll be giving away a free iPhone 16 to a homeless person. Do you guys see any homeless people anywhere? Wait,
Nah.
I think I found one.
Not Dora.
Sir, wake up. Hi, I'm not a sir. You might want to cut your mustache then. I do? Yeah, you have 3. 3? How is that even possible? Anywho, I just found the perfect homeless person. Say hi to my vlog. Hi, vlog. But I'm not homeless. Wait, you're not? Then why are you dressed like that? This is a family heirloom. My great-great-great-grandmother wore this. Well, then your great-great-great-grandmother must have been homeless. Yes, keep crying. You're gonna make me go viral.
Oh, I wish I said.
Hey guys,
Keep.
I just found this really sad homeless person.
Keep crying is mad.
Ma'am, are you sad? Of course I'm sad. Hopefully this will help you feel better. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Anywho, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to donate me some money.
Oh,
So that
nice.
use that money to give more people gifts. Obviously, that's what I'm gonna use my money for. I'm not gonna use it for myself. I'm not selfish. Give me that. What? I
Give me
thought it
that.
was mine. Girl, shut up. It's just an empty box anyways.
Oh.
I'm gonna use this for my next video. What is wrong with you? Oh, shut up. You need to delete that video.
No.
You're getting canceled. Whatever, that's why you're ugly.
Oh. Intro. Yep, subscribe to me and
Hey
her.
guys.
She is
This is my
amazing.
apology video because I'm very sorry for scamming people on the streets for money, and I'm really sorry for calling that woman ugly. The truth is, she isn't ugly at all. She's very beautiful because we're all beautiful in our own way. Ooh, thank goodness I'm done with that apology video. Whoa, you're not done with your apology video. It's not long enough. Say some more. What do you mean I'm not done? Why should I listen to you anyways? Because I'm your manager. So you're going to make that apology video longer, or else your career is over. Fine. I am sorry, and I should treat everyone with respect. Wait, everyone? Even ugly people? No, I'm not treating ugly people with respect. Because why are you trying to tell me what to do if you know you look like that? Like, in order for me to even have a conversation with you, I have to talk to you with my eyes closed. Because you're just that hard to look at. What do all those hand signs mean? Can you stop? I'm trying to film a video. So if you're ugly, instead of worrying about me, worry about buying some makeup. Kelsey, what the heck was that? apology video.
Are you
This
bad,
time,
girl?
you're
You
going to be nice.
better.
Oh, and also be yourself. Wait, do you want me to be nice or to be myself? Because I can't be both.
That's math.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the YouTuber Podcast. the
Hi.
podcast where we
Hi.
interview YouTubers. Today's special guest
Hello there.
is, drumroll please, Kelsey's Way. Hey guys and girls, and non-binary people, and furries,
Furries are people.
and animals, or any species, or race, any gender, any ethnicity. What are you doing? Sorry, I get canceled a lot, so I want to make sure I include everyone. Okay, weirdo. The first question that I wanted to ask you was, is it true that you beat up a little kid? I don't recall that happening. Really? Would you like me to tell you what the kid looked like? That won't be necessary. It was an African American kid. I would never beat up an African American child. So you'd beat up a white child? No, I wouldn't beat up a child of any race. Well, that's not what my notes say. I didn't beat up an African American child, okay? Black lives matter. And ant lives matter. Ant lives? Yeah, you know, like those little insects. You killed an ant earlier. I don't remember doing that. We caught it on the security cameras. Oh, did you? Yeah. Hey, someone run the footage.
Play the clip.
Whoa, what is that? Is that an ant? How dare you cross my path? Do you seriously think that it's okay for you to gather food for your family by getting in my way? Are you gonna answer me? Oh, okay. That's what I thought. Okay.
Cringe a lot.
You started dancing on the ant. No, that's AI. Now you and I both know that it's not AI. AI could never replicate those moves. Okay. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's some good
you said
movies.
that Black Lives Matter and ant lives matter. Are there any other lives that matter? Yeah. Your life matters. Obviously. Right, because you're black. My life matters because I'm black? No! My life doesn't matter because I'm black? No! What? I mean, yes, your life matters. You're gonna get me canceled if you keep asking confusing questions. You're the one who's confusing me. What are your thoughts on homeless people? I love homeless people. You monster! Why do you love people not having homes? No, I don't love the fact that they don't have homes. Well, that's what it sounds like to me. No, I meant
He's
I
taking
still
everything out
love
of context.
you, even if you were homeless.
Oh my
Excuse
gosh.
me? Did you just say that you love me? We just met 2 minutes ago. I think this interview was a bad idea. You should leave. What? No, let's at least finish the interview first. Okay, what's your favorite color? My favorite color is white. But I still love black people, you know? As a black person, I'm not comfortable with you saying that. Please stop harassing me. No. Excuse me? I said no. I won't stop harassing you. Whoa, violence is never the answer. I mean, I won't know till I try it, will I?
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean?
Are you dodging my hits? Okay, try to dodge this. YouTuber Kelsey's Way gets canceled for the 15th time this week. If you see her, you need to walk the opposite direction. Actually, walking isn't enough. You need to fly. Fly away, because if she catches you, she will get violent. What did you say? Kelsey's Way? This is the news channel. You need to leave. How about I
I'm gonna
make
try
you
to
leave?
play.
What?
Be back. Keep watch.
What are you looking at? My hand still hurts from punching that camera. Okay, because I can still text the huzz. Hi, Jason. I just realized that we've been dating for 5 months, but I still never asked you for your age. I'm 18. How old are you?
I'm 7.
Oh my gosh. You are a lot younger than I thought you were. This isn't good. This is not good because this is fantastic. number anyways.
Stop it. Get some help.
Hi guys, I'm here to apologize again, but this time I'm sorry for saying that age is just a number. So I'm going to apologize in the form of a song. Age is not a number. Age is not a number. I mean, age is a number, but it's not just a number. No, 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 it's not. No, no, it's not.
Not much taste, is it?
No, it's not.
Does the morning rush leave your kitchen in chaos? It's time for Flash. A powerful spray, an effortless wipe, and your sprayed wipe done. For a sparkling home you'll want to come home to. Reach for new Flash Spray Wipe Done.
Helping the next generation become homeowners. NatWest. Tomorrow begins today.
TV license for all TV channels and BBC iPlayer.
Those tweed jackets really are to die for.
Hey guys, I'm back with another apology video, but this time I'm apologizing for making my last apology in the form of a song. I should have just spoke like a regular person. Oh my gosh, I look a little chopped right now. Hold on, I need some lip gloss. Hold on.
What do you think? I hope so.
I can't even open it because my hand is broken. I shouldn't have punched that camera.
Smell it. I'm not grateful that you brought.
Yes, I look so good now. Yeah, I look, hold on. How am I not a model? How am I not a model? What was I doing again? Right, an apology video. I'm just gonna edit all of that out. I need to look sad. Hold on. Perfect, perfect. Okay. Guys, I am so...
How I got here, I think I've done to understand you. I'm back. Yeah, but oh, she's crying. Oh. Or how.
Why can't I rip a piece of paper? Am I that weak? Whew, that was, I need to work out because that actually hurt my arm. I don't even know what that was. Because I'm very tired. Like, it's 4 a.m. right now. I'm filming at 4 a.m. because I procrastinated. And the first day of school is tomorrow. And I haven't even picked out my outfit yet. I need to hurry up. I need to hurry up and finish this video, guys. I need to hurry up. Sorry, sorry, I'm tweaking because it's 4 a.m. and I'm really sleepy, guys. I'm really sleepy. Hey, guys. Ooh. Where's my microphone? Oh, it's right here. Okay, I think this is the right address. Why isn't she answering? Excuse me?
Ditto.
The door was unlocked. Am I?
What door here?
Oh, I think I have the wrong address. I'll just leave. Are you here for your hair appointment? Yes? Then sit down, okay? Oh, okay. So what are you still standing around looking stupid for? Where's the chair? Sit on the floor, fool. Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'll
that's
just,
cold.
scooch right here, I guess. Okay, girl, what hairstyle are you getting? This right here. Oh, okay, that's easy. Okay, I think that's enough. No, seriously, I'm drenched. Can you hear me? Ooh, I'm drowning. Stop, please. Are you sure you're doing this right? Yeah, I'm the professional. Now sit still. Ew, your feet stink. Get it out of my hair. Hi, Mommy. You have a kid? She's so cute. Yeah, hold on. I'll be right back. Hey, sweetie. Go back to the basement. But it's cold and there's rats in there. Do it look like I care?
Oh.
Sorry, I'm back. It really wasn't that big of a deal. She wasn't bothering me. Hold on, let me call someone real quick. Tyrone. Hey, you better stop cheating on me.
You know what? Never would have thought.
Oh, okay, bet. You better have fun in the hospital, Pookie.
Don't run over me with your car again. It's the 5th time this week.
Ow! Girl, you're just tender-headed. Oh, and fun fact, my last client called the cops on me. What? Why? Oh, because first I grabbed my scissors and I took off all of her hair. And then I took her man. The man that's cheating on you? Don't talk about my man like that. He cheats, but I love him. Well, I think you should find someone that treats you better than that. I'm gonna take your hair next if you don't stop talking about him. Okay, let's not do that. Sorry. Your man seems wonderful.
Yeah?
Oh, so you're trying to take my man? What? No.
Yes, please.
Can you just finish my hair?
No.
Okay, girl.
She's got
You like
dreams
your
why it's
hair?
warm, right?
This
Huh.
isn't what I asked for.
And if I
What
put
you
it down,
mean?
it's gonna get cold.
I asked for this. Okay, that sounds like a you problem. What do you want me to do about it? Fix my hair. Okay, that cost an extra $200.
We didn't
You know what? Never
Yeah.
mind. This hairstyle cost $100, right? Yes, it did cost that.
Right, don't make it
Now
go
it's
cold, yeah?
$4,000.
Huh?
Don't let it go cold.
What?
Okay.
Why? Because you disrespected my man. So I added an extra $50 to your charge. But that still doesn't equal $4,000. Well, yeah, but then I added $3,850 because I have bills to pay. Okay, I'm calling the cops. Again? This is the second time someone called the cops on me.
Once upon a time, there was a young girl who dreamed of becoming a YouTuber. One day, she went viral and eventually gained 100,000 subscribers. She was so happy, and she doesn't even know that her subscribers are about to cause chaos.
What? What do you mean chaos? Okay, weirdo.
Hey there!
Who said that?
The chaos is about to start.
What chaos?
Look beside you.
Hey there! Oh my gosh!
Don't hit him. He's a subscriber.
Why is he in my home?
Subscribers will be talking to you throughout this whole video. And if they tell you to do something, you have to do it.
You better do it.
What happened to Kelsey?
She just passed out. I think the comments were too much for her to handle. She should wake up in 3, 2, 1.
One. Oh man. Oh man.
You just ate 10 minutes ago. Why do you have no food?
I'm stressing. These comments are stressing me out. Big back.
You guys even know.
See what I mean? How long should
I haven't laughed yet.
Like 30
Oh, even for me. No. Wait, this is fake.
1 minute?
It's funny.
5 minutes?
I'm changing.
Okay, how long?
Oh, there's something different at our house. Sorry for the ads, guys.
Shine the light on that.
What?
And I'm almost 100% convinced that there's an animal in my house. What animal being that? I'm all alone because my dad and brother are in Dubai right now. Can I just leave and go to my friend's house or something? And my mom is with the dogs in San Diego. But I've been hearing the sounds all this morning and I'm so nervous. How do I get down, bro?
change this video. Childhood fears that you'll have by Tyler and Tilly. My childhood fears by She just see this man off and I love them.
That I still have today, and it's all because of these stories I'm about to tell you, including one about the time where an animatronic did something so terrifying to me that I vowed to never go back to Chuck E. Cheese. So I'm going to tell you about all my childhood fears, and we're going to decide whether they were actually realistic or not really scary at all. But before we get to the animatronic story, we got to talk about the fear that literally every kid on the face of this earth has. JoJo,
No.
Fear of being kidnapped. And not just the fear of being kidnapped, but also white vans. No, not the shoes. These white vans. Those are still shoes. I'm talking about these white vans. Finally, there we go. I promise I will fire my editor if he keeps acting up.
I am. I've already drunk it.
Is it?
I've already drunk it.
See this? What are you
Why?
talking about? Anyways, I have a very specific reason for why I fear white vans.
I know.
Now I know there's already a stigma around white vans. Like the person who's driving it is probably someone that's gonna offer you free candy, but then if you get in a van,
fair point.
So I'm growing up with this information being pumped into my brain constantly, and I'm already on high alert. I'm looking at every white van thinking, yep, there's definitely some kids trapped in there. But here's the thing that made this video go from to completely justify.
How do you trust a white
in
man?
my neighborhood who had a white van, and at first he seemed like a normal dad. He lived a few houses down, had a wife, seemed like he was just living his normal life. They'd wave at each other when he drove by. He'd say hi when we saw him at the mailbox. Just a regular dude with a white van trying to exist. I'd see his white van parked in his driveway and think, okay, well, my parents know him, so he must be one of the rare people who has a white van that won't kidnap you. And he actually made me start to think that people who drove white vans weren't kidnappers. Until one day, when I'm coming home from school and I see police cars everywhere in my neighborhood. But not just one or two, I'm talking
I don't know.
multiple vehicles. The whole block is shut down, and they're all at this dude's house, the white van guy's house. And I'm watching from my front yard as they bring this guy out in handcuffs and put him in a police car. So I'm thinking, what did he do? Did he rob a bank? Did he forget to pay his taxes? No, I wasn't thinking that. I didn't even know what taxes were at the time. To be honest, I still don't know what they are. But the point is, my child brain was trying to make sense of it. But later that night, I hear my parents talking about it in the kitchen. They wouldn't tell me directly what was going on, so I had to eavesdrop on their conversation in the hallway. And I hear them say the word murder. I'm thinking, oh, they must be talking about my mom's favorite soap opera or something like that. But I keep listening, and then I hear them say that our neighbor got arrested for murder. This man was actually out here doing unspeakable things, and we had no idea. We were just waving at a whole murderer every morning, and he had a white van. Like, could you have made it any more obvious, dude? I'm sure the cops were doing their investigation. Once they found out that this man had a white van, they immediately decided that he was guilty. Didn't even need any more evidence. So after that, I was convinced every single white van had a murderer inside it. I'd be at the grocery store with my mom and see a white van in the parking lot, and I'd say, Mom, I love you, but I think we're about to get kidnapped. If one was driving behind us on the road, I would say,
That's crazy.
Step on the gas now. I don't know what Fast and Furious movie I thought I was in, but that's the thing that was going through my brain. I wonder where the guy who did that crime is at now. Let's look him up. Oh, yeah, he's still in prison. Turns out you don't get let off that easy when someone dies. Who would have thought? My fear of white vans is pretty realistic because there definitely have been some victims of white vans. I've seen it firsthand, although it's probably not as likely as it seems. The next fear we gotta talk about is one that literally every single kid on the face of the earth has, the dark. Now, like I said, every kid is scared of the dark, but I took it to another level because I'm pretty sure the house I grew up in was haunted. So whoever lives at this house right now, good luck. But the thing about the dark is that it makes your imagination absolutely insane. Every shadow you see is a demon. Every creak you hear is someone breaking in. The coat on the back of your door, yeah, that's actually Michael Myers watching you sleep. So one night, I'm lying in bed, trying to fall asleep, and out of the corner of my eye, I see my closet door move. And not just a little creak. It wasn't like a, oh, must have been the wind type of move. No, it slowly, deliberately opened by itself. And before you ask, no, I didn't have any windows open because it was like 30 degrees outside, so it couldn't have been from that. Now, since it was dark, I could only see the silhouette of the door move, and that made it a little more confusing. But I'm frozen, obviously. I literally just discovered that ghosts are real, but because I'm in the dark, alone, I try to gaslight myself into believing that I didn't just see what happened. But then, the door moved again, just slightly, maybe another inch or two. And that was it for me. I decided right there that whatever was in that closet was trying to kill me. So for the next week, I made a promise to myself, which was I'm not going to fall asleep. I couldn't, because I was convinced that every single time I closed my eyes, the closet monster would get me, and my whole family would die. So when nighttime came around,
Closet
I
monster,
literally
you know,
forced myself to stay
crazy.
awake until my body physically couldn't take it anymore. I kept the lights on
I
in my
think
room the
this
whole
is like
night,
the
and
closet
whenever I
monster,
would
I don't
start
know.
to get a little sleepy, I would just sit up in my bed and stare at the closet. I literally did this for hours, waiting for the morning to come. I got maybe 2 hours of sleep each night during this whole week, but it got to the point where it was ruining my life. My parents started asking why I looked like Goob from Meet the Robinsons, and I just said I was stressed about school. Because what else am I supposed to say? Oh, I'm not going to sleep because if I do, a monster will get me? My dad would have disowned me right there. Instead, I got disowned a couple years later because of how much of a discipline I was in sports. I'm just kidding. My dad and I love each other. No, that sounded kind of weird. We love each other in a platonic way. Like, not in a... Okay, I'm just going to stop talking. Never mind. Anyways, the only reason I stopped staying up every night was because I started to get pretty sick and not getting enough sleep. Eventually, my parents made me go to the doctor, and they told me that if I continued to get such little sleep every single night, it would stunt my growth. And the one thing I was more scared of than the monsters in my closet was being 5'6". So I forced myself to start sleeping again, and the monster never got me. I would give this fear about a 50% chance of being realistic because I still don't know what opened that closet door. Was it a ghost? Was it the wind? Even though my window was closed, the world may never know. But I do know what caused me to have this next fear, which is the fear of my parents. Now, so far, we've talked about how I was scared of ghosts and creepy people in white vans, but I promise you, there was nothing in my childhood that scared me more than my mom. I don't even want to speak about the things she was capable of. There were different levels of fearing your parents. Level 1 was when they would use your first name in a slightly stern voice.
Tyler, come here, please.
Okay, no biggie. Maybe I left my backpack on the floor or something. I can handle this. Level 2 was when they would use your first and middle name.
Tyler LeBron, get in here.
Okay, now I'm a little bit nervous. I definitely did something wrong, but I don't know what yet. Level 3 was when they used your full government name. First, middle, and last.
Tyler LeBron Vitelli, get down here right now.
At that point, you better pray. You may not know it yet, but you're cooked. That's before your turn. But the worst level, level 4, was when they got quiet. When they found out you did something bad, and instead of yelling, they just went silent. That was somehow more terrifying than any amount of yelling. Because you don't know what they're thinking. You don't know what punishment is coming. You're just sitting there in silence, waiting for the hammer to drop. And the anticipation is worse than anything they could actually do to you. I remember one time, I was throwing the football around in my house with my brother, and of course, my mom told us to stop. But of course, we didn't listen. And eventually, my brother was like,
Hey, go on for an Odell catch.
which, if you don't know what an Odell catch is, it's this. So we tried to recreate that, and basically, one thing led to another. I didn't have very good hand-eye coordination, and we broke a window. Our hearts were in sync. Because right away, our mom, who was in her room, goes,
What was that?
What does it say?
and she comes furiously walking into the living room. I could tell it was her because my mom
I know what
always
it
had
says,
very
but-
distinctive footsteps. And I'm just
Don't
sitting
put it
there,
in.
It
hugging my
didn't say
brother,
anything.
telling him I love him because I know this is the day we
It
go
didn't
to
say
heaven.
anything.
But when she walks in, she looks at the window,
Can't
looks
see
at
it.
both of us, and
It's
doesn't
so-
say anything. Just keeps staring at us with a terrifying look on her face. And that
No.
silence was worse than any amount
No,
of
that's
yelling
a-
or
can't see
punishment
the
she could have
letter
gave
on
us. We knew that
No.
we were in trouble, but what we didn't know was what
a
was
letter
going to
from the
happen
alphabet.
next.
I
That's the
turn
worst feeling in
around.
the world, the not knowing. Your brain starts imagining every possible punishment.
I see it,
Grounded for a
though.
year.
It's
No
a
video
Y.
games ever again.
Why?
Sent to military
Yeah.
school. Forced to watch a full
Why,
season of
yeah?
Young Sheldon.
Yeah,
The
the next
punishment
one's an
itself
R.
usually isn't even that horrible.
It's
But
not
the
right,
fear
it's
leading
an
up
R.
to
The
finding out what
next
the
one
punishment would be,
after
that was
Y is
the real
R.
torture.
Oh,
And
is
you
it?
think the
Yeah.
situation couldn't get any worse. But trust me, it could. Because finally, when she does decide to speak, she goes,
Wait till your father gets home.
if you grew up with a father, that sounded like a diss to people who didn't grow up with a
If you
father.
grew up
I
with a
didn't mean it
father,
like that.
what do you
Basically, what
mean
I'm
by
saying is,
that?
if you've ever heard your mom say that sentence, you know that's a death sentence. Because when your mom said this, you had hours to think about what was going to happen. You're just sitting in your room knowing that you're about to get a punishment you could only imagine happening in a Call of Duty mission, and there's nothing you can do about it. You can't run, you can't escape, you just have to sit there and wait for your demise. So my dad gets home that night, and by the way, between the time where we broke the window and my dad got home, my mom literally did not talk to me the whole time. And when my dad finally did get home, he already knew the situation. My mom must have texted it to him, because he walks into the front door, and I'm in my room, just waiting, and I hear him slam the front door behind him. And I know the next thing that's getting slammed is me. I'm starting to realize that I'm just making it sound like my parents beat me as a child, so I just want to make it clear, they did not do that. I'm just using words like slam to make the story more dramatic. But my dad comes marching down to my room. Once again, I knew it was him because he had distinctive footsteps too. And he opens my door and says,
Tyler, what did you do to the window?
I broke it playing football.
What?
I broke it playing football.
Did mom say you could play football in the house?
No. When I answered that question, without saying another word, he just started unplugging stuff in my room. First it was my PlayStation, then my TV, then my umbilical cord, and he just put all these things in their closet where I couldn't get to it. They didn't tell me how long they were taking it away or anything. And that was the day I had to learn how to meditate. Just stare at a wall for the rest of the day. They still never gave me any of my technology back, by the way. And I know what you're thinking. Well, how are you recording this video if you don't have any technology? I'm not. This video is just a figment of your imagination. That thing is real. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. A couple of years ago, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. I was training to become a lawyer.
Am I asleep? Was this real?
Something I didn't actually even care about because I had no idea what else to do. But then I realized I don't actually want to be a lawyer. The only reason I pursued this career in the first place was because I watched one episode of Suits. So that's when I decided I want to do work I actually care about. And I know a lot of people are in that same spot, wanting more, but not knowing what the next move is or how to get there. And if you're ready to take that next step, let me tell you about today's video sponsor, Southern New Hampshire University.
I don't care about a sponsor. I'll
Is absolutely justified until you get to about 13 years old and you become stronger than your parents. The next fear I'm going to tell you about, once again, we all had this. Matter of fact, if you didn't have this, I would call you the crazy one, because I'm talking about the fear of sharks. But for me, his fear was a little different because I wasn't scared of sharks in the ocean. No, I knew I could just avoid those. My fear was about sharks in the pool. Yes, the 4-foot pool in my neighborhood with chlorine in it. I genuinely thought a shark could somehow teleport into there like it had powers or something. And this wasn't just a passing thought or a little worry in the back of my mind. This fear was so real that it's one of the main reasons I didn't learn how to swim until very late in my life. I'm saying that like I learned how to swim at 60. I mean very late in my life up to now. But everyone thought I was just being lazy or that I was scared of water in general, and that's why I never learned how to swim. Like my parents would try to convince me to get in the pool and I would just be like, nah. And they would just think it was because I
didn't want to exercise.
But no. Well, yeah, it kind of was because of that too. But I was specifically scared that if I went into the deep end of my pool, Jaws would be chilling there waiting for me like it's his lunch break. I check the pool before getting in like I'm checking for bombs, walking around the perimeter, looking into the deep end from above, making sure there's no suspicious movements in the water. And even after checking, I'd still only stay in the shallow end where I could see the bottom clearly and my feet could touch the ground. Going to the deep end? Absolutely not. That's where the sharks were hiding. That's their territory. I'm not going over there. I value my life. And deep down, I knew this fear made no sense. But there was just one small part of my brain. Well, I guess every part of my brain is
Probably pretty small.
but this part was telling me that there's a shark in that pool. But what if I told you I had another water-related fear that was even more specific and somehow more terrifying? Yep, you guessed it. Because the other water fear I had was snakes being in the toilet while I was pooping. Let me explain, because this one actually kept me up at night. So sometime during my childhood, I saw a news story about a snake that came up through toilet pipes. I'm pretty sure this happened in Australia or something, because everything happens there with animals. I don't know how y'all do it. I see videos of people sleeping with 15-foot spiders like it's nothing. But once I learned this information, that snakes could crawl through your toilet pipes, I could never unlearn. It was burned into my brain forever. So every time I had to use the bathroom, I would just think about the possibility of a snake being in there. I would check the toilet seat every single time before sitting down. Look into the bowl, make sure there's nothing suspicious going on down there, and then give it a flush just to be safe. Sometimes I'd even hover over the seat instead of actually sitting on it because I was so paranoid that the moment I sat down, a snake would strike. I was sitting there while taking a dookie in a 3-point stance like an offensive lineman. But here's what gets even more scary. Remember the pool shark fear? Well, imagine having both of these fears at the exact same time. Because one day, I was at a pool party, and I was already nervous about being in the water because of the shark thing. But finally, I built up the courage to go in because I didn't want to look like a loser in front of everyone. So I'm in the pool. But for some reason, going in the pool always makes me have to poop. And now I'm faced with a dilemma. Do I stay in the pool with a potential shark, or do I go to the bathroom where there's a potential snake? After saying that sentence out loud, I'm really starting to realize that I sound schizophrenic. But to me, the answer was obvious of what to do in this situation. I'm just gonna poop in the pool. Or at least that's what I would have done if I was brave. But in reality, I just went to the bathroom and it ended up being perfectly fine. And you want to know a little secret? I still check toilets before I sit down. Because although the chances of getting bit by a snake while taking a dookie are low, they're never zero. This is a fear I don't know why I had because it's not even realistic for this to actually ever happen. So I'd give this like a 10% chance of actually coming true. Speaking of irrational fears, why the heck were we all taught to fear quicksand growing up? I genuinely thought this was gonna get like it would just be everywhere. Beach, desert, my backyard. Anywhere there was sand, there was quicksand. Every cartoon and movie made quicksand seem unavoidable. Every adventure show, someone got stopped in quicksand. Every jungle scene in a movie, quicksand. So naturally, my kid brain assumed this would be a huge obstacle in my life. But here's the thing, I've been alive a lot of years, and to this day, I've never never seen quicksand. Not once. Beaches, deserts, hiking trips, different countries.
Not
and I
being
still never
green.
encountered it. Turns out quicksand is rare and not even that dangerous. Most places with quicksand aren't even deep enough to fully submerge you. If you actually did encounter it, you'd probably get stuck and then just pull yourself out and be fine. I could have put all this energy worrying about quicksand towards something useful, like getting a job. This fear was not valid because there's basically no chance of ever finding quicksand, but it made sense why we were all scared of it growing up.
You
I
can
promise
make
you,
quicksand,
there's a
right?
fear that surpasses anything else I've mentioned so far. A fear that literally gives me goosebumps just to think about, and that is the fear of women. When I was growing up, and
Oh
still
my
rookie today, I was
God.
genuinely terrified of women. I'm talking full-blown panic attacks whenever a girl talked to me. My brain would just shut down. And that's normal when you're first growing up. But usually, once you get to about middle school, you grow out of that phase. You start to realize, hey, I don't want to play with Legos no more. I'm trying to raise up my classmates. And that's what all my friends started to do, except for me. I just could not figure it out. Like, you grow up watching movies and TV shows where guys are supposed to be smooth and confident and know exactly what to say. They walk up to a girl, say some witty line, and boom, she's in love. Easy. But in real life, whenever you put a girl in front of me, I somehow forgot every word in the English language. Every interaction was just a disaster waiting to happen. A girl would say hi to me in the hallway, and I'd respond with some weird noise that wasn't even a word. It would just be like this.
Hey, Tyler.
And after that, the girl would just give me a look that said, this
Why
guy might be taking
yeah,
a bus that's slightly smaller than ours to school every day. And the absolute worst part of this fear was
Because I'm
asking
barking.
girls out. I could barely order food at a restaurant without stuttering. And now you want me to ask a girl to be my girlfriend? That's not going to end well. It's probably why I still haven't had a girlfriend to this day. But one day, I finally worked up the courage to ask someone out. There was this girl in my English class. Let's call her Sarah. She was way out of my league. But my friends kept telling me,
Bro, she totally likes you. Just go for it.
Side note, if your friends ever tell you this girl totally wants you, they are lying and they just want to see you shoot an airball when asking her out. They're saying it for their own amusement. Do not trust them. So I spent an entire week planning what I was going to say to this girl. I rehearsed it in the mirror. I wrote down different versions in my notes. I was prepared. And this was before my prom disaster that I made a video about, if you guys haven't seen that before. So one day after class, I see Sarah at her locker, and I'm thinking, this is it. This is my moment. I'm going to do it. And I walk over there, heart pounding, palms sweating, probably looking like I'm about to pass out, and I tap her on the shoulder. She turns around and smiles at me. But that smile made my brain completely reset. Everything I planned, gone. Every word I rehearsed, couldn't remember. So I'm standing there, mouth open, no words coming out, and she's just looking at me like,
Yes?
Yeah.
You want to hang out? I didn't even use the word hang. I accidentally said hung out. But then her response is,
Oh.
and that oh told me everything I needed to know. That was not a good oh. That was a, I'm about to reject you and I feel bad about it. Oh. And then she goes,
That's really sweet, but I actually have a boyfriend.
now, did I appreciate that she was letting me down easy and not being mean? Yeah, of course. But at the same time, I knew she was lying. This girl did not have a boyfriend. I was friends with people who were friends with her, and she was the most single person they knew outside of me. Of course, by the next day, everyone knew about it. The whole school knew I got rejected. This fear is fully justified because it's scary to put yourself out there and talk to people, which is why I don't. I really need to get over this fear though, because
Yeah, you do, Tyler.
And my parents want grandchildren, but I don't think that's happening. Let's be real. Still have hope. Anyways, I had a lot of fears that came from absolutely nowhere. Like closing my eyes while in the shower, for example. I would rather let my eyes burn from shampoo running into my pupils than actually close them and let something attack me. This was not a valid fear at all. I was just being an idiot. Another fear I had was being scared of sleeping with my leg
Oh my goodness. Don't do this one. Don't.
This next fear is something I will be scared of till the day I die, and I think you should be scared of too, because I'm talking about animatronics.
Leave us there.
Actually alive, right? This isn't Five Nights at Freddy's. They don't actually come to life or anything like that. Well, let's see if you change your mind after this story I'm about to tell you. Because when I was younger, I had a birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese. And if you don't know what this place is, it's basically the same place as Five Nights at Freddy's. So everything's going on first. I'm playing games, eating pizza that probably has cardboard in it, but I don't care because I'm 6 years old and my taste buds aren't developed yet. And I'm having a good time with my friends. But then, my parents call us over to sit down because the animatronic show was about to start. So the lights in this place dim, the music starts playing, and these robots come to life on stage. At first, I'm just watching from my table, thinking, yeah, they're a little creepy looking, but also kind of cool. And I was also probably thinking about peeing my pants because I was 6. Wait, do people still pee their pants at 6 years old? I don't know. But I I did. But anyways, mid-performance, one of the animatronics started to malfunction. And I'm not talking a little hiccup, I'm talking full-on malfunction. The head starts turning the wrong way, and it's buffering, repeating the same line over and over again. It's a mess. So I do what any other 6-year-old would do in this situation, and I pee my pants. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't do that this time. But what I did was run away
This
and go
time.
back to playing Skee-Ball. I didn't want to watch any more of the show because it was freaking me out. This was starting to feel like Five Nights at Freddy's before Five Nights at Freddy's even existed, because I saw the robots malfunctioning as a warning sign. I thought they were becoming self-aware and they were about to attack us. You call it schizophrenia, I call it preparation. So after this nightmare show was finished, I thought it was over. I wouldn't have to deal with these animatronics anymore. But a couple minutes later, I get called back over to the table again. But this time, everyone was gonna sing me happy birthday. But guess who came out to deliver my cake? That's right, the man himself, Diddy. Wait, no, I mean Chucky. Chucky brought the cake out. The mouse that the name is placed after. Not Diddy. Diddy wasn't there. I promise. Or at least I hope. Anyways, so Chucky comes to my table and everyone's singing me happy birthday. I'm still kind of terrified because of what happened earlier and the fact that I hate getting happy birthday sung to me. But right as the song is about to finish, Chucky gets really close to my face to put the cake down. And when he does that, I look into Chucky's mouth and that's when I see it. Through the mesh in the mouth of the costume, I can see a real person's eyes looking at me. I can just see them blinking. There's a whole human being inside this rat costume,
like
and somehow that made everything 10 times worse. Because I was 5. I thought the real Chucky was just pulling up to my party. I didn't think there was actually a human being behind there. So I started crying, and not like a little sniffle. I'm talking full meltdown, tears everywhere, screaming. Everyone at the party is staring at me, wondering what happened. Chucky's trying to calm me down, but every time he takes a step closer to me, I start throwing out haymakers at him. My parents grab me and take me outside to try to calm me down, but there's no point. We had to leave the party early. I didn't even get to finish my cake or spend my tickets. Just had to leave in shame because I couldn't handle Chuck E. Cheese. From that day on, any animatronic or mascot costume terrified me. If I went to Disneyland, I'd avoid the mascots there like they had the plague. My parents thought I would grow out of this, but I didn't. So yes, this fear was fully justified. I don't care what any of you guys say. But, unfortunately, guys, I just peed my pants like back in the good old days, so I'm gonna have to end the video here. Okay, bye.
And just like him, I'm also gonna have to end the video. If you enjoyed, hit the subscribe button and peace.